Hi, this is Rachelle with Journal Life's Journey, and I am back to work on the Valentine inspired journal. I know we are past Valentine's Day, but I think this journal can work for any time. It just was kind of inspired by Valentine's Day. Okay, so this is the cover that I created in a recent video. It still needs some work, but this is where I am with it so far. I also have these two folios that I created to go inside the inside front cover and inside back cover. That's these two. So these will go on the inside, kind of like this. I get confused as to which one goes where, but I think this one goes in the back and that one goes in the front, something like that. Okay. So they're going to go kind of like this. I pull some pieces that could work as pages in this. I'll probably put a junk journal style journal in here along with a blank regular writing journal. This was something that I had in my planner supplies that I thought could work in here. And I also have this policy folio that I made on my other channel that I am thinking I will use in here as well as one of the inserts for the center. So I have all of that to work with. But in the meantime, I'm going to take all that out. So in the meantime, though, I need to work on the inside cover. So for that, I have a free digital that's been available for a while now. I'll link to it in the description box below. And it's an 8-page Valentine inspired digital. I printed some on parchment paper, some on transparency film or inkjet printable acetate. So there's one of the designs on that. I printed on 110-pound cardstock. I don't know why this printed like this. But yeah, 110-pound cardstock. And I think this is like a cream, not really white color. Yeah, because I didn't have any 110-pound white cardstock. So I think that worked out fine though. And these are some of the designs that I have in the collection. I think this is a repeat, just on the heavier paper. I think this one is really, really nice, especially on the acetate. Yes, and then we got some repeats in here because I printed multiples, I think. Yeah. All right, so I need to choose what papers I want to cover the inside with. And I put these away. Maybe I need to bring them over and see what works best with all of this. I kind of have an idea of what I want to use, but that was with me just guessing without seeing everything together. So let's look at it together. I think that would be nice because you're not going to see much of it. It's so light. Hmm. See if that one looks like. That one works too. I don't think this one will. It's a little too orangey red. This one looks nice. Hmm. I might have to use the red. I think the red is going to be it. I do like this though. So I think the red is better because it's going to bring in the different color reds that I used. It's going to bring in this green. It's going to bring in the different color reds. So I think that's what we're going to do. And again, most of it won't be seen anyway. And I printed it on 110-pound because I want to cover up these brads. So I'm going to have to get it really close to the edge. Let me go ahead and trim this down. I'm still playing around with my camera settings. So I just did something put it on autofocus. I'm gonna see if I can stand it, um, and see how it goes while I'm working on this. Let's see, is that working? Because usually it like jumps around and I don't like that. So let's see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and measure this out. Maybe I should start from this side. So I guess the next step is to figure out what how I want to treat the spine. I'm thinking I want to do Prowler's notebook style so that the notebooks can be removed, but I also need to go ahead and cover this area. I don't want to use this fabric again, so I want to use something different. Maybe I'll use my cream colored cotton fabric or a piece of just regular red fabric. I'm going to see what I have that will work. All right, so this is some of the red fabric that I dyed when I was working on the coffin journal, which I really need to get back to. Um, and we will eventually. So I'm going to use a piece of this. I dyed this myself, I think using distress ink or distress stain. And I think I'm going to go about this wide with it. I am going to take off some of the top and the bottom, I think, because I want that rough edge that I like. See how this is going to look. There's going to be so many different colors of red going on here. Okay, so that was a whole struggle getting these eyelets in. I always fail to remember that I shouldn't make the spine too thick because if I'm planning on putting eyelets in, it's gonna be tough to get them in. Um, Also, it was tough getting this elastic cord in. I don't know why I bought this thick cord. I think I didn't remember what millimeter I needed. I think this is 2 millimeter. I don't remember. If you're interested in this particular one, I'll try to link it in the description box below. But I think I recommend a smaller size because I really had to struggle to get two widths of this cord through the middle holes. But I was finally able to do it. I need to burn the ends of this to make sure they don't unravel. But we have Traveler's Notebook style, and I think I need to untie the knot or try to adjust this a little bit. There we go. Because I don't really don't wanna take her loose. Um, Also, let's knock that out. As I was doing that, I realized that I accidentally punched an extra hole here in the fabric. So, thankfully, it's on the bottom, and what I think I'm going to do is just place an eyelet in that hole and use it for a charm. That's the only thing I could think to do. I mean, I could cover it with some lace down there, but I just thought it would be cool to put an eyelet in it maybe, or maybe put something else there and put the eyelet through it. So maybe I'll wait and maybe I'll come up with another idea because I don't want it to be weak and it's close to the edge, so I don't want the eyelet to actually tear the fabric there. I don't think it would, but well, I don't know. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I can't believe I did that. I was trying to be so careful not to do that. But I don't know, this is turning into a whole problem project. But I got the inside covers and now I think it's time to add the folios. So other one is the back. This is the front. I'm not sure how I want to position them. So I need to figure that out. This is the back. Hmm. So before I glue those down, I think I want to figure out what I want to put in them because I do need to fill out the folios. Also, since this is so big on the inside, I think I am going to alter a composition notebook as part of the inside. So that's going to give quite a bit of writing space on the inside. So altered composition notebook. I wanted to tie in this folio somehow. So how am I going to do that? Hmm. But I can make this a notebook. Let me see if it's going to go on here. All right. So I'll just need to put a cover on and bind this. This is not going to go on the way that I want it because initially I was going to use ribbon, but I don't have the right ribbon. But I still could do something like that. Come over the side with it, maybe. I have to see what ribbon I have, see what I can come up with. Somehow or another, I want to bind this in as well, but I don't want it to be in there permanently, but I want this to be a part of it somehow. What is the height of this insert? So that's going to be 8. Okay. So I have some decisions to make, and I guess I'm just going to stop right there. That's it for this go around. Um, Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, drop down in the comments. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Bye.